Hello friends, welcome to Scientific Study for You. I am Apurva Pathak and in this video we are going to discuss the azimuthal quantum number. So let's get started. In the previous video we have discussed that the principal quantum number n describes the shell or orbit or energy level around the nucleus of an atom. Okay, so the azimuthal quantum number or the subsidiary quantum number describes the shape of the orbital. Okay, it is denoted by letter L and can have values from 0 to n minus 1. Now try to understand this part, 0 to n minus 1. Okay, it means that the value of L will start from 0 and it will end to n minus 1, which means, try to understand with the help of example, when n is equal to 1, the value of L will start from 0 and it will go up to n minus 1, which is 1 minus 1 equal to 0. That's why for n is equal to 1, there is only one value of L, which is 0. Okay, when n is equal to 2, the value of L will start from 0 and it will go up to n minus 1, which is 2 minus 1 equal to 1. That's why there are two values of L for n is equal to 2. Okay, when n is equal to 3, the value of L will again start from 0 and it will go up to n minus 1, which is 3 minus 1, which is 2. That's why for n is equal to 3, there are three values of L, which are 0, 1 and 2. Okay, when n is equal to 4, the value of L will again start from 0 and it will go up to n minus 1, which is 4 minus 1 equal to 3. That's why when n is equal to 4, there are four values of L, which are 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, similarly you can already guess for n is equal to 5, the value of L will start from 0 and it will go up to n minus 1, which is 5 minus 1, 4. That's why when n is equal to 5, there are five values of L, which are 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, very clear? It's very easy. There's nothing complex here. Now next, each value of L indicates the sub-energy level or the subshell within the particular shell or energy level. Now try to understand this part. Look at this diagram. Suppose if the outer box, the bigger outer box denotes the shell or the energy level, which is denoted by N. Okay, the outer box is representing a shell or energy level, which is denoted by N, and the inner red color box representing a subshell or sub-energy level. Okay, which is represented by letter L. Then these smaller box inside the bigger red box will represent the orbital. Okay, try to understand again. The outer bigger box is denoting the shell. Okay, inside the shell there is another box which is subshell. Okay, and inside that subshell there is another smaller box, and that smaller box representing an orbital. Okay, so when L is equal to 0, the value of L is 0, it is S subshell. When value of L is 1, it is P subshell. When the value of L is 2, it is D subshell. When the value of L is 3, it is F subshell, and the value of L is 4, it is G subshell. Okay, now I will explain it with the help of example, don't worry. Okay, now see these examples. I will explain it, don't worry. Okay, now see these examples. Again, in this drawing there is a big box with blue color. It is representing a shell, and inside this shell there is subshell drawn with red color, and for this subshell the value of L is 0. So such a subshell for which the value of L is 0 is known as S subshell. Okay, and the orbital inside the S subshell will be known as S orbital. Okay, the S orbital is spherical in shape. As you can see from the diagram, this is the S orbital, spherical in shape. Okay, don't mind my diagram, it is spherical. All right, now the next one, look at this one. Again, the bigger blue box is representing a shell. Okay, it is representing a shell having a principal quantum number n. Okay, and inside the shell there is a subshell, and for this subshell the value of L is 1. So such a subshell for which the value of L is 1 is known as P subshell. Okay, and the orbital inside the P subshell will be known as P orbital. Currently don't worry about how many orbitals will be there inside a subshell. I will explain it in the next video. Okay, now the shape of P orbital is dumbbell. As you can see, dumbbell shape. It is like this. Okay, dumbbell shaped. Now look at the next diagram. In this diagram, again there is a big box which is representing a shell, and inside this big box there is again a red color box which is the subshell, and for this subshell the value of L is 2. So such a subshell for which the value of L is 2 is known as D subshell. Okay, and the orbital inside the D subshell will be known as D orbital. Okay, so the D orbital is double dumbbell shaped. The d orbital is double dumbbell shaped, as you can see from the diagram. Okay, now the next is similarly f subshell, and the orbitals inside the f subshell is f orbitals. It is for L is equal to 3, and when L is equal to 4, it is g subshell, and the orbitals inside the g subshell will be g orbitals. The shape of f and g orbitals are actually out of the scope of your syllabus of JEE and NEET. That's why I will not discuss here. Okay, now the next is, it's not very important, but I would like to mention it, that the names sp, df and g represents the spectrometric terms which are used to describe the atomic spectra, and they are having the following names, the full forms. S means sharp, P means principal, D means diffused, F means fundamental, and G means generalized. Okay, so in this video I would like to conclude that we have covered the azimuthal quantum number describes the shape of the orbital. When the value of L is 0, it represents a S subshell. When the value of L is 1, it represents a P subshell. When the value of L is 2, it represents a D subshell. And the value of L is 3, it represents a F subshell, and so on. Okay, and we have also covered that the names SP, DF represents the spectrometric terms and are having the following full forms. S means sharp, P means principal, D means diffused, F means fundamental, and G means generalized. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching.